Morning, guys. I just want to share with you what I am currently doing with digital marketing, and um, if this resonates with you or makes sense, then you're probably going to want to do it too. Now, there are no shortage of people on Facebook and YouTube advertising right now, enticing people to buy their course, whether it's Google Ads, they're teaching you Facebook, lead gen sites with like Google My Business, lead gen sites, Facebook chat groups. There's so many different website building, search engine optimization. There's no shortage of people trying to sell you on buying their course to become a millionaire by implementing what they've already done and blaze the trail for. Here's the thing, if you're like me and you're good with people and you don't mind interacting and being face to face and all that, then you're probably not going to want to be behind the computer so many hours just to build a seven-figure digital marketing agency or six-figure, whatever the number is. Your natural role is to find people. So here's what you do: find a course you want to buy, whether it's this course, that course, whatever, Facebook ads, Google ads. The course is going to cost you some money. Leverage it. If they allow you on a financing plan, do it. I bought a course last year for $5,000. I don't like having anything over my head, so I paid for it right away. But they allow people to pay very, very little. They just want to get the sale. They'll allow people to pay $50 a month. That's how their salespeople work. And most people bounce out. So they're not really concerned about whether people are successful or not. They're more concerned about the sale and generating revenue, bottom line. No issues with that. That's a lot of businesses are run like that. Here's what you want to do though: buy the course, get the lowest amount possible, whatever they agree to. You're going to get dropped into a Facebook group. All of these courses have a Facebook group for support. In that Facebook group, you're going to find people that are already good at digital marketing and different aspects of it. You're new. This is your first course you're buying because you're being sold on that become a millionaire kind of thing. I did that years ago, so I can speak from experience. I did this over 10 years ago in Vegas. I bought stuff from a guy on stage. Just, leave the name out, but I've started this journey a long time ago, so I want to shorten your learning curve to becoming a millionaire if you want to be in the digital marketing realm. When you get dropped into the Facebook group, you're going to run into people in that group. So let me be clear, you're not in that Facebook group. The value of the Facebook group is the people that are in it. If you want to try and build the course like they're teaching you to do, like the people you bought it from, by all means, just give it a shot. If you like it and it works, great. This is probably more practical if you like interacting with people. When you get dropped into the Facebook group, make friends with people in the group. Start having conversations, right? Put posts out. Who does what, because there are people in that group, they're not new to digital marketing. They've already bought other courses. They've already got established agencies. They just bought the same course you did to add to their value that they can give to their clients. Find 4 or 5 guys that are straightforward, honest, trustworthy, have a track record, easy to get along with. They're like you, right? Because those guys can't stand prospecting and finding clients with, say, email marketing, LinkedIn prospecting. It's so much time and energy. Build your team from inside those groups, because what you'll do is you'll build this team that's behind you. And when you go find, because this is your talent, is actually attracting people based on results. You're in a group with hundreds of people, right? Your talent is attracting people and talking to them and building rapport and having them you earn their trust. You don't need to know how to do digital marketing. You just need to know how to connect people to the people that know how to do digital marketing. You're providing a service where, to the digital marketer teams that you have, they don't have to prospect, they don't have to spend time email marketing, they don't have to go find clients, they don't have to do sales. They hate that stuff. Trust me, talk to a lot of them. To the business owners, what you're going to do, if you're familiar with what's called BNI, that's Bravo, Nancy, Indigo, it's a networking group that is nationwide. It's all over the country. Their goal is to only have one person in each group, and the groups range anywhere from 15 to 40 people, sometimes more depending on the areas of the country. In that networking group, which is in person, they meet every week. You have to be there every week, otherwise they drop you out. If you're there, there's a commitment to actually send you business. You're the only person in that group that can do what you do. Once you claim the spot, they don't let anybody else in. Example, There's one chiropractor in the group. If somebody in the group runs across somebody outside the group that needs a chiropractor, they're going to write that name down and hand it to the chiropractor when they meet the next week. They pass each other business, so they just build each other's businesses. What I have learned is that there is nobody doing digital marketing in these groups. I've just kind of found it. I just figured it out. And because of that, and I can tell you why, because most digital marketers there's a membership fee to the BNI. It'll be a business expense, just like you bought the course. So you got buy your course, buy your BNI memberships. You can be a member of multiple BNI memberships around town. You have to, depending on, like I'm in South Florida, and we have, within a 10 or 15 mile radius, I could be a part of like 4 or 5 groups with 30 to 40 people in there. What you're actually doing is when you buy the membership and you walk in there, now you have this team behind you of digital marketers to then offer to all these people in that room as clients and services for digital marketing, and like whatever you need. You become a digital marketing broker, right? You cover all aspects. So let's say a guy wants to come in that does website building. You've got it covered. They won't let him in. You Facebook ads, you just cover. It's an umbrella type of term. You're now creating a conduit between people that need digital marketing services and digital marketers that actually are good at what they do and follow through, because that's a big problem in digital marketing. People are afraid of it. Business owners are afraid of digital marketing because they get burned, and it happens a lot. Trust me, I've known these guys too. It's quite an interesting animal to have to tackle. Business owners tend to stay away from it because they don't want to waste money. If you can offer that service where they're going to get top-notch value and service for their money, like they're going to pass you business left and right like crazy, because everybody needs websites built. Everybody needs search engine optimization. Everybody wants to expand their business through Facebook. Find your team, buy the course, find your team, go buy the BNI membership, show up there every week, get business handed to you, create Zoom calls so you introduce the business owner to the digital marketer, hand them off, and just take your piece off the top, and do that over and over and over again. A lot of clients will be recurring monthlies. If say like search engine optimization takes 4 to 6 months to get any kind of result, it's a monthly thing. Don't do the SEO. Introduce the business owner to the SEO guy and take a piece of what he's getting paid. It's all arranged ahead of time. You're doing such a service by finding digital marketers clients that are a good fit for them, and you're a gatekeeper for them. They're not like, just give me a recommendation for a website guy. I'm like, that doesn't really work like that. My guys, they prefer that I vet out clients and make sure they're a good fit. And if that's not a good fit for you, you can go on Upwork.com. There's millions of people on there. And it happened the other day. I had a guy in the office I work with. He's like, we just want to work with the marketer directly. I'm like, then go on Upwork.com. There's millions of freelancers. You just put an ad up, people will start answering. If you want to work with my guys, they prefer that I vet you out and make sure you're a good fit for them, because they don't want to deal with bullshit. They don't want to deal with clients that are just controlling and don't understand and like all that stuff. Great model, right? So you can do this anywhere. This is the most simple thing. So in recap, if your natural role and you enjoy being around people and like interacting, then why would you sit behind a computer screen trying to build something that you're just not naturally? Why would you go through the hassle of trying to figure something out? And they tell you stay the course and be committed and just keep doing it and you'll eventually be successful. It doesn't always work like that. Most entrepreneurs fail over and over and over again because they're not willing to get out of their own way and get out and around the problems that keep showing up. I'm telling you, go buy a course, get into the groups, make your friends, have them show you what they do, get on calls with them, get on Zoom calls, you build rapport with digital marketers. You'll be able to tell who does what good and all that stuff. Then go to your BNI meetings, buy the membership there, and you're going to walk into a room where everybody's going to need your services. Not only that, those people are going to refer people from outside the group to you, because that's the business model that they have. They have a commitment to each other in the group to pass each other referrals and business. It happens every single meeting. I've been to these things. It's really great. If you haven't been to BNI, go, check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about, and you'll see, man, this makes sense. I want to be in digital marketing because it makes sense. I don't want to do all that stuff where I'm sitting behind the computer that just doesn't feel right. I don't want to be in a dark room working behind a computer. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to have conversations. I want to have those $1,000 an hour conversations. I want to have the conversations that lead to millions of dollars. Up your game. Try not to do everything. Let the experts do what they do. You do what you do best, and network. See you guys later.